Hello, everybody! What do we got? Do we have sound? Are we live? Are we live from New York because it's Saturday night? Are we live? Okay, we got sound. All is well. Turn on some music. I have not downloaded Approaching Nirvana's new album yet. But I heard it's pretty good. Well, it's Approaching Nirvana. What do you expect? It's always going to be good. Let's do animals. And skip the first song because that first song has lyrics. And we don't like lyrics around here. That's why we turn on that music. Okay. So, let's see. Let's get back to work on some card games and board games. Yeah, so Cripple Mr. Onion, once again, progress is slow. And yeah, it's just because it's a complicated game. And I just kind of flip-flop between like making lots of progress and not feeling it with doing anything. So yeah, it's yeah. So it's a thing. Let's see. Yeah, so we got the modifiers, and then recently added some ideas. So for example, we're going to use dialog boxes to set the values of various cards. And then, let's see. And then the other thing is trying to figure out like how to actually activate the abilities. So I'm going to copy this over actually. Like, how do you actually use how do you use the abilities of the card to actually activate the modifiers? And then how do you because yeah, that's a pretty big thing. So what I've kind of settled on is you activate the ability of a card by holding it in your hand and right-clicking. That's also going to put the card over the player's head as like declaring the card, like going, bam, I hereby activate the ability. If there's potential to use the ability as in the modifier is actually enabled, we color that card purple, and you can use it or not, up to you. And then, so what this means is that during the game, you are able to just put the card into a slot on the boats during the showdown without actually activating the card's ability. And then, yeah, if you right-click the card inside the boat itself, you'll pop up a dialog to change its value, if it's like an ace or wild 8 or something like that. Otherwise, it just does nothing. So, yeah, in the boat, that changes the value. Otherwise, if you hold it in your hand, you activate the card. So I think that's the best way to do this. Okay, so I need to re-enable the texture pack real quick. 1.21.7, the update that adds Dennis, the goodest of boys. Weirdly enough, the painting itself looks fine, but where's the painting? Here. Okay, where's Dennis? Okay, this painting, the painting looks fine. The movie Dennis is so creepy. Like, holy smokes. That whole movie is a creepy, is a fever dream of it. But yeah, Dennis, goodest of boys. Okay, so we can't be moving around too much. That's fine. So it adds Dennis, and then just, I can't believe this was actually added, Lava Chicken, because of course it was. Music disc sounds good, but just not sure I like the fact that that's like a thing. I don't know. Maybe I've just been like too focused on like trying to burn the Minecraft movie out of my memory that the fact that it's part of the game is just. So that's the thing. Okay. So what shall we do? So I think we need to have dialog boxes for setting the values of things. So we already have the thing here to set the value of the wild. So that sets you can set the suit, and then you also have a slider for the number, and that will set the wild 8. So let's see what this function does. We go into, let's have this as a separate thing. Okay, so we want functions and we want dialog. And then in the functions we have the card values. And this is where we set the wild 8. Oh, so it looks like it's fine. Okay. So since this dialog box only opens when you're modifying things inside the boat, then what's going to happen here is... Okay, so first off, let's do a thing. Okay. So I'm going to give myself a card with a certain value. Okay. And now what I want this thing to do, we're going to view, we want custom name visible. Okay. And now the custom name, we're going to grab it from the item frame itself. So we're going to tag this guy as AAA, and then let's see, we want data merge entity. I'm currently working in MC Stacker, but I'm not going to show you what that looks like because the ads are definitely going to dox me. Despite my repeated attempts to not let Google know my location, somehow it still does. Okay, what the heck is this data? Oh. New custom. Oh. Well, that's fun. Store base. Okay. Let's see. So we have custom. Okay. So we're going to first do data merge custom name is going to be just set it to value. So the question is this going to actually display the thing? Okay, that's useful to know. So it's not actually going to... Dang, okay, so it's not actually going to do the thing. It's not going to actually display any custom name. Why? That's weird. Fine. text display. Display it slightly above, and this will have, let's tag this thing just to make it easier to work with. Okay, and now we want, instead of changing from the item frame, we want to change from a text display. Stacker, there we go. Okay. Okay. So we want text. Do that. Okay. Cool. Then we want this text display to rotate. So we want billboard vertical. There we go. Oh, this is actually really nice, because it means the value is just going to be printed directly on the card. Okay, so no issues there. Cool. So now, what we want to do, I want to data get entity at end tag equals show me the, okay, show me item dot components dot Minecraft custom data dot value 5b. Okay, so this is where we're going to copy from. Okay, and then amongst the text display, okay, show me text. It just says value. Okay, so this, so it's just text. That's convenient. So if I do data modify entity at end equals, the path is going to be text set from entity A, that's the item frame, from there. Now why wouldn't that work? There we go. Okay. So start at 0 and at yo. Okay. So that helps us trim off the B. Is this it? Dang. Okay. Cool. We just did some black magic sorcery to transmit the value from the item, from the item frame to the thing, to the text display. Awesome. Okay, let's create a function to do that. So we're good to do that automatically for all the text, all the item frames. So now we're gonna do.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Nope. We are skipping this one. Okay. So then we're gonna do. So let's call this display values .mc function. Okay. Now this thing, we want this to execute as the item frame. So first off, if item frame empty, don't show anything in the text display. So to do that, we're going to do execute if items entity at s container.0 or unless this contains a thing. I love the fact that we can do that now. Then we do data merge entity. So we're going to add it as data merge entity. Find the nearest text display. We want to merge text blank. Okay. Actually, let's do. We're gonna do tag the nearest item, nearest text display. Be modified text. Never mind. Okay. Okay. So we'll just do this here. And then, so if the item frame is empty, don't show anything. If value is -1, then okay, so we'll need to put in special cases. So if the value is -1, then show a red 0. So then if what you contain is a whipped fungus on a stick with custom data being value -1. This is how we detect when you've zeroed out a card, like made it to be actually useless. Because that some of the modifiers can do that. So in such a case, we shall set the text to be 0, but the color is going to be red. And maybe gold. Just to make it extra, just to have that extra little indication that you done goofed. Or maybe not you done goofed, but just this ain't it. So then if value is anything else, directly project the value. Actually, we set that to be negative. Okay, the reason I want to try to do that is because 10 and 11 both have 2 character names. Okay. So give me a paper with custom data. Let's give you value. Yep, and normally that would only display. Yo! Negative numbers! Booyah! Okay, so... Oh! Wow, okay. Hold on, that's pretty nice. That means you can do something like... So I can even have something like value 100. And it'll just display 100. This is amazing! Man, data modify. That is like the source of all the dark magic sorcery. Like, it's what allowed the Ticket to Ride thing to do its thing. It was data modify, like heavy use of data modify. Kind of nuts. Okay. So then we do execute ns, run, execute. Well, actually, we already took care of this case and we're doing run return. So actually, we can simply do text display, text set string entity from @s. Okay. Cool. Okay, and just to be safe, let's actually make it so it'll only target the text displays that we use. So we're going to tag these as display values. Because we do have other text displays around, and we don't want those smashed together. Okay. So based on that, so that also means whenever we expand the boats, that means we also need to summon text displays. Okay. Sweet. We just did some black magic sorcery. So now, I'll be right back actually. Back and bake. Okay, sorry about that. Just also refilling my water, and I just realized what we just did right here, like, that means he can do string manipulation in Minecraft, which is kind of nuts. Like, string manipulation is one of the most complex things that you can do with a programming language. Yeah. Not only can you do string manipulation, but it's... Streaming separate. make sure we're back. Okay, we got excellent. Oh. What is happening? I specifically switched to Verizon to avoid this. Why is this happening? Anyways, let's close this tiger. Point is, yeah, we can do stream manipulation in Minecraft, which is one of the most complex things that you can possibly do with a programming language. And now, I don't anticipate ever using that, but like formatted text, it already we're seeing it's easier to do formatted text in Minecraft than it is in Java itself. Like printf, the heck is that? I really don't understand. So yeah, Minecraft commands is a better programming language than Java. Like an actual Java, an actual programming language. This thing is wild. Okay, commands are awesome. This is why I kind of shifted my focus to commands, because like this is seriously cool. So anyways, okay, so we want to add a group. Okay, so we're tagging the new frame, and then at the same time we should also do executing at each of the new frames. We're then going to summon a text display, which will display the values of the cards that are inside them. Okay. So we want the billboard to be vertical. Okay. We want the text to be display value, either display value or display values. Display value. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That should do it. And then from there, okay. How do we display this? Well, I guess we can just change the item model to display the new suit. Like if we're setting the suit of a wild ape, we can just, like, you change it to hearts, then you can just visually change the heart. Okay. I think that's a good idea. Okay, so then we do, new frame. Okay, cool. And that, we also need to be able to delete these text displays once we do the thing. Let's say we remove all groups. Okay, maybe we should tag those text displays also as showdown group. There we go. Okay, cool. And now we just initialize it for the first. We initialize this for the first row because the first row is always going to stick around. Okay, cool. And then we're going to hit /reload. And we're going to stick this on as another command block to be perpetually running. So we're going to do execute. What's up, PhantomToast? Oh, hey, you got a crown. What's this crown mean? Oh, that means you're a top fan. Hold up. Since when is there an XP system? You'll need to collect experience points, so XP. Huh. PhantomToast, you are number 1. Execute across all of the item frames inside Mr. Onion. Showdown group. Run function. Cripple onion. Display values. Okay, so this thing's just going to perpetually run. So that means if we go over here and we go, bam, behold, a 10. Oh, we need to tag equals display value, data merge, entity at S, billboard, vertical. There we go. And we need to add on billboard vertical to each of the new builds that we created. Okay. What's up, PhantomToast? What's new with you? Okay, that's 10, that's 5, that's 100. That's never going to happen. But what could happen is that I have something of value 1. Okay. Then value 0. And then what if I have something of value -1? No. Not what I want. Okay. What part of value -1 does it not understand? Summer vacation, been learning how to cook, and been playing molded Minecraft. Molded Minecraft is very fun. I assume you mean modded Minecraft because that's what you were posting in the Discord server. That's so cool. Oh, because it's not a work fungus on a stick. That's on me. Let it. Fungus on a stick. Here we go. And if it's value -1, displays a 0, and it's red, which means it's bad. Okay, excellent. Okay, and then so if we have just plain value 0, that's fine. And then if we have value 11, that is also fine. Okay, cool. Okay, so we can display values of the cards. Excellent. And so with that, you know what, let's actually do this over here to when we have an active game going on. Okay, so that clicks the card inside the boats. Displays cards and displays values. That's exactly what we want. Okay, cool. Modded. Yay. Okay. Okay, so this displays values. So our next task is then figuring out how to actually set the values of the cards. So I need dialogues, I need the function values, because that's what we're going to actually say in the card values. And then we also need to have item modifiers, and because this will actually set the thing. Okay, and I think each of these. We should be framing this as a different thing. It's not removing the wild part. It's choosing a thing. It's choosing a suit. We want to choose spades. We want to choose hearts. We want to choose diamonds. We then want to be able to choose staves. We want to choose staves, swords, cups, and coins. Choose cups. Skip. Okay, and choose coins. Okay, so that's each of the 8 suits that we can choose from. In this game. Let's open all these up. We're not setting them to be no longer wilds, but we do want to set the suit. And then we'll just display somewhere else the fact that 8's a wild, so you can set the values. Or you can randomly click a number and see that it does it. Okay. So first of all, okay. So we're gonna choose that. Now what I want to do is see what does this thing currently do. So let's say I want to choose the wild. I want to set the number value to 6, and I want to set the suit to be cups. Choose that. 6 and 6. Okay. Cool. Okay. So we have wild number and we have wild suit. So currently this is being inputted as a string. Wild number is being interpreted as a string. Okay, so we don't really need a scoreboard for the number, but we do. Okay, we'll need to figure out how to do that. Okay, so we have card values. When we click a card inside the boat, we need to make sure we tag the item frame as something that's actually useful. Okay, so we're going to tag as modify card. Okay, I'm going to tag it as modify card, and then we'll just remove that tag when we actually modify the card. Okay, that seems like a reasonable thing to do. Because there is unfortunately going to be some time in between popping up the dialog display and the player selecting things. It doesn't pause the game. You can't. So this is going to do tag equals card, remove modify card. Actually, let's do relevant card. Because who knows if you're actually modifying the card. But the point is that this is the relevant card. Okay, cool. So based on that, so we want to now executing as the relevant card. So this saves the wild suit straight in from the thing. And then, so now we gotta modify the card. So how do we do that? Well, first off, we can modify the value nice and easily. We can do data merge entity. Okay, so I think we should as the player. So we're gonna do this actually. Let's try to be clever. So this will execute as the player doing the modifying. And what we want to make sure we don't do is like, if one player is modifying something and then the other player is doing something, we don't want the two interfering with each other. So, actually, let's do this. If you are challenge 1, then we modify the relevant card for both one. There we go. Easy does it. Okay. So we want, actually we want to do data modify. We want to do some black magic sorcery. Okay. So we want to modify item.components.minecraft.custom-data.value. We want to set the value. Let's actually test it. Let's do a proper test of this thing. So give me, on this on the stick with custom data. By the way, PhantomToast, if you want to play some games, just let me know. I would love to play. Okay. So this thing is value red 0. So now what I want to do is modify the value of this card here. So I want to do stuff here. So let's see if we can modify this value. Okay. So I want to do data modify entity view there. Set value, and let's do 5B. Yes! Okay. Cool. That does it. So we want to do data modify. Modify entity. Set the value to, but the actual number that we're going to set it to is going to be inputted from the dialog display, and that's done with these dollar signs, which is by far the most cursed thing I've ever seen. But also, it totally works, and it's what makes the ticket to ride thing work properly. Okay. So it sets challenger 1 and challenger 2. So this will set the value. And then we do if score at S wild suit matches 1. Don't need wild number. So then if wild suit matches 1, then we run autumn let's tag this guy. card to limit how much extra stuff we need. So this one we can tag as modify card. And then if you're challenger 2, then you'll be modifying your boat. And then modify card is a temporary tag, so we've got to make sure we clean things up, otherwise things are going to collide with each other. So then modify card. Okay. Cool. And actually there should only be one modify card. So we can flip this to add E and stick on limit equals 1 to make it all work. And then we want to do item modify, entity new, container.0. Okay. Cool. That's the proper code for that. And then we can copy that to make it all mention tag equals modify card. I don't know if it's limited by 1, but it doesn't matter. So if it's a 1, we choose clubs, staves, spades, swords, hearts, cups, diamonds, coins. Okay. That's not hearts, that should be spades, swords, hearts, cups, diamonds, and coins. And we go 1 through 8 here. And that now modifies the wild 8. Okay. Cool. Let's pop this out of here. Let's reload. And then let's link this up to actually do the thing. So when we click the card, we want to pop up the dialog. So we're going to do execute if entity add. Oh, actually. Okay, so we do the relevant player. Okay, so we're going to do execute if items entity at s container.0 if what you have is a wild 8. So we want 8, and we also want it to be a wild. Then we want dialog show at a show to the relevant player. We want Cripple Onion. What's this one called? Choose wild. Oh, and PhantomToast, just saw your message there. I'm sorry. Just real quick. Let's see if we can do something that was frankly impossible before this most recent update. Okay. Give me a whip function on a stick, which has custom data 8s and is wild. And that's all the information we need. Okay. Make sure we don't have any errors. We do not. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to tag myself as Challenger 1. Okay, I already am. And bam! Okay. Let's see. Let's set the value to 9. And let's set the suit to swords. Yes. That's not swords. stuff. Okay. Those are spades. Now why are those spades? Ah, because this is screwed up. Okay, let's make sure the display is actually correct, because that is quite important. Because otherwise things are going to get real confusing real fast. This is... oh. Staves. Okay. Staves. This is spades. Oh, it got all scrambled up because I'm an idiot. Okay. So then we want this to be the 8 of hearts. Oh, diamonds are correct. We want this one to be the 8 of cups. We want this one to be the 8 of coins. We want this to be the clubs. Clubs is correct. Okay, let's check the swords. Swords. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, beautiful. This actually worked. This worked really well. Okay, here we go. Set the value to 0. And let's set the suit to cups. Yes! Haha! Okay. Set the value to 11. Coins. Go. Boom! Holy smokes, this actually worked. Okay. This is amazing. Okay. We do not need that anymore. We can comment that out. Okay. Sweet. And we can pop that out, and it's no longer a thing. Holy crap. Okay. This is a big deal right there. Like, the fact that you can just go click the code, move, like, set your settings, and then go bam. Booyah. Dialogue boxes. Best thing ever. In fact, let's hop on the server, and you can see some of these dialogue boxes. Possibly. I think I only implemented a few. I'm gonna go through and modify some of the other games to also. Uh-oh. Okay. You have to be unable to attack. Why? Okay, do we have anything in the console to explain what's going on here? That's weird. Let's pop into settings and see if we can fix that. Now, why is that? mcpacks.net cannot be found. Why is that? Hope it didn't just erase my data texture pack. That would suck. Okay, fine. In that case, I guess we gotta re-upload the data to that texture pack. hopefully I don't have to rezip it. Okay, that is the recent update. Okay. Okay, hold up, PhantomToast. I need to fix the texture pack. Okay. Should be ready soon. Just a sec. Okay. Save that. Server's gonna restart, and hopefully that fixes the texture pack. Okay, sorry, PhantomToast. Just kicked you off the server. Should be back now. Okay. No! Why are you failing to download? No! Come on, man. Come on, ScalaCube. Why you gotta do this to me? Is this site no longer working? Can't be found. Well, why the heck not? Well, that's weird. That is very weird. What is wrong with mcpacks.net? Is it because there's now slashes in front of the colon? That would be very weird. Huh. That should be the... Oh. It's not working anymore. Like, at all. Okay. Well, this sucks. Dang, okay. Why? Okay. So looks like... texture packs are broken. At least from the website MC Packs. It's just not gonna work. That is unfortunate, because that means the only games that'll work. Yep. Yeah, those are custom textures. Unfortunately, that means none of the games are going to visually work. Because, well, the only game that's visually going to do anything at all is Othello, because that uses no texture packs. Or chess. Well, actually, nah. Well, chess on cake mode. Those are the only two games that are going to do anything at all. Everything else is going to be a bunch of purple and black squares. Yep. So if you want to play chess and cake mode or Othello, right now, for some stupid reason, texture packs are just not. Okay, is this a known thing? Okay. Did slime blocks always create particles? Yes. Yes, they did. Whenever you use them to boost up. They've always done that. Okay. Well, this sucks. I guess this means I gotta use Dropbox now. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can live. You never know. They've been everywhere. How did you not notice them? They've been literally everywhere. Can I open Dropbox, please? Okay. So let's see if we can do. So this might also make things easier to update the texture pack, because it means I won't have to re-upload to MC Packs every time I want to do that. Okay. Let's Google this. How to upload texture pack to a Minecraft server. Here we go. How to set a resource pack to a server. Alright. upload texture text somewhere, get a direct download that ends with .zip. Okay. Now you have a direct link. The site to a shower. Okay. Okay. So this person you uploaded to Discord. I don't think it's that. Okay. Copy the direct download link. Oh, so I guess that involves using Dropbox. Okay. Please. And my computer's frozen. This is wonderful. This is fine. Let's close. See if we can close stuff. Don't save. Get us my math research. Close that because we're not doing math research. Let's see. Dropbox. Very much like it too. Oh. Okay. Change files. Okay. Exactly what I was doing. Fine. Okay. Let's upload this thing to Dropbox. Okay. Yo, Fluffy Neek, welcome. So custom textures on the server are completely broken, and I need to fix them now. Ooh. Okay. If I push copy Dropbox link, okay. I think I need to set it to DL equals 1. Okay. How about this? Yo. Okay. So there's just a little thing at the end that makes it a direct link or not. Okay. Let's plop that there. And then we want to turn it into a SHA-1. Okay. And then how do we get a SHA-1 out of this? To a SHA-1 checksum. Okay. Cool. That shall be our SHA-1. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if this does it. Okay, come on, texture pack. And server is restarting. Sorry, I should have warned you beforehand. And sock opt. No, you get sock opt. Yes! Downloading! Booyah! Okay, yes! Sweet, it works. It's working. It's working. Okay. Yay! We got our red floors. We got all the things. All right, PhantomToast, come on back. Let's play some games. Good to see you, Fluffy Neek. Yo, PhantomToast. Okay. What do you say we play some musical chairs? Okay, so it looks like we're playing the new music, one of the new music discs, Tears, and Precipice at the same time for some reason. Oh god. This is so chaotic. This is the worst. Well, not the worst sound. Oh, playing two tracks for each of us. Okay, but it wasn't too bad then. These. Oh. Okay. Now, why was it doing that? Okay, there it goes. Did the proper thing there. Okay, cool. I was worried about that, but yep. It did in fact play the correct thing. Nope. Dang it. Nice. Musical chairs. Okay. The reason why I wanted to play musical chairs is because I also added the very most recent music disc to be playable in chair. Where's the chair? There's definitely a chair. Oh, it's on the chandelier. Nope. No! Somebody has to get on top of the chandelier. Oh, there. Come on, let me up. Oh, there we go. Bam. Yup, that was on top of the chandelier. Okay, so the most recent music disc, Fluffy Neek. This is probably going to... Yeah. Yep, that's exactly the reference I was going to make. Wanted to swing from the I want to swing from the chandelier. Okay, most recent music disc. PhantomToast, do you know what this is? Looks like a KFC chicken bucket. By the way, in survival, you get this music disc. Yep. You get this disc by killing the chicken jockey. Yeah. So I will say, music disc, a bop. This one I'm questioning. But this one makes me question my wife's choices. Like, the music disc is cool, but like, I really don't like the Minecraft movie is such a fever dream nightmare thing that like, I'm not sure I like the fact that it's actually like I've been actively trying to block that thing from my memory, and the fact that it's there in game is like, I don't think I like that. I will say it's a creative rendition of this song. Yeah, why is the Minecraft movie live action? There's no good reason for that. Now why are the sounds of the villagers hurting? Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean Jason Momoa and Jack Black together, like they basically carry the movie, and they carry each other through the sky on Elytra, because yeah. But yeah, that's yeah, the music disc is good. Oh, don't worry, Fluffy Nick, it's over now. Anyways, so PhantomToast. Have we played? Okay, so I came up with an idea for like a new video series, calling it like cursed game modes or something like that. So this is where we would showcase things like the Ticket to Ride Minesweeper mode, or Scrabble but where you gaslight your opponents, and stealth chess, things like that. So. So PhantomToast, would you like to play some Risk? Risk with potentially some modifications that make it more fun. Yeah, so on the list of cursed game modes, I have 5D chess being just the game itself. Yeah. Which, so I kind of already, I already made two videos about 5D chess with multiverse time travel, but also this will be a showcase of Ticket to Ride and Scrabble and then also chess, like stealth chess, and then there's also dominoes, as in placing things in clusters versus in a straight line. Mini golf level 2 through 9. Risk, which is what we can do here. So what I want to play is Castle Risk, and with the special modification, we'll set this to two castles per player. We'll have 2 hidden army reveals per player, and so. PhantomToast, do you know how to let's play this on the Castle Risk board, because that makes things more balanced. So, Phantom, do you know how to play Risk? Going to announce dice, allow nukes. That's the settings guide. Oh yeah, we also have randomized your start, and then also automatically place two armies in each country. So also on this list, I have Minesweeper, 4 Dimensions and Beyond, DOS, because it is the game where you win in 1 turn, and then also Trivia. Oh no. Yes, Fluffy Neek, we are making it riskier. So here's how Castle Risk works. So Risk, you want to eliminate all the players. Everything's based on armies, which are placed on particular countries. you have pre-game setup, and then you basically, you attack a country. So you attack a country, and then you'll be given dice to decide the fate of that attack, and you're given cards at the end of the turn, and yeah. So yeah, that's Risk. Castle Risk then doesn't use Risk cards. Instead, it uses special cards. So army awards are given at the end of the attacking turn rather than the beginning. No troop movement. You also have castles that you place on particular empires/continents that you're going to be assigned to. If a player's castles are all invaded, they're out of the game. When attacking a castle, the attacker is limited to rolling a maximum of 2 dice. You also have hidden armies. So during the start of the game, you privately choose which countries have hidden armies. Those can be placed anywhere except at a castle. And then you reveal those hidden armies during an attack or a defense as long as you own the country where they're located. So then if they're revealed during an attack, then you're limited to a certain number of hidden armies that you can reveal per turn. You then have reinforcement cards, diplomats, where punch a player with a diplomat in hand, and that basically means you can't attack each other, which ends after both of your turns. The spy, so if you punch a player to play it on that player. If the other player has a spy, then they defend against your spy. Both are discarded. If the other player cannot defend against your spy, you'll be temporarily given the other players all their cards, and then you can discard any of their cards, and the hand will be given back. The general adds 1 to the highest dice roll, effective until the attack stops or until the highest roll by defense wins. Marshal adds 1 to the highest defense dice roll. The Admiral lets you attack 2 countries that border oceans, but it's a one-way trip. And then you have army awards listed there. And then the special modded Castle Risk just changes the army awards. Each castle starts the game with 10 armies. And no reinforcement cards. Each player is given 5 hidden armies. And yeah. So it rebalances Castle Risk a little bit, because Castle Risk as in the base game is, in my opinion, kind of unbalanced. So what makes that fun actually is that Castle Risk, my dad and my uncle actually came up with these modifications. They came up with the special modifications. So this is like homebrewed rules right here. Okay, and PhantomToast, if you're gonna be crashing a bunch, probably not a good idea to be playing Risk. Yeesh. Okay, that sucks. Okay, let's play a less involved game then. Okay. So Risk is apparently phantom proof. That sucks. And that crashed. That sucks. Okay. Why is this listed as game in progress? That's weird. Okay. Maybe we can play some Othello. And yes, Othello is a one-player game. And Othello is basically the only proper game where it actually works without the texture packs or anything like that. And also, I believe that was something that we coded in one stream. If I remember correctly. I think we coded this in one stream, which makes it pretty cool. Nope. Okay, Phantom is back. Yeah, that really sucks. I'm sorry. Alright. You know how to play Othello, right? Phantom? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've played this before, I think. Yep. You punch the pegs there, and that will give you like that'll place your color there, and then it flips over all the things that like point to the like flips over all the tokens from black to white, going in a straight line to any other black token. Did it just let me do your turn? I think it did. Okay, so we just found a bug. That is very strange. Ah. I am not player 2. Okay, there we go. Now it should be working. Oh no. Oh dear. I don't think it's possible for you to win. Oh no. Yo, what? Hold up. What the? I had no idea that's okay actually, PhantomToast. I had no idea that was actually possible. I legit thought that actually wasn't possible. But I guess it is. Okay then. Huh. I don't remember actually coding that in as a possibility. So, yeah, I guess. Congrats, PhantomToast. You found a creative way to break this game. And it ended up not breaking at all. Oops. Oh no. unlike me, who finds a creative mode way of breaking things. Yeah. You're very good at unintentionally breaking the games, which is exactly that's a very good thing to that's a very good thing to be able to do. Because it means the solution is not to idiot proof, it's to make it a because you're not breaking it due to being stupid. That's something that like idiot proofing and fixing accidental breakage. Those are two different things. And also fixing unintentional things. It's fixing intentional breakages. That's also a different thing. Yeah. What Phantom's really good at figuring out is unintentional consequences. Especially with these games, like figuring out unintentional side effects of something that I programmed in. Oh no. One move. Haha! I cannot be defeated. I mean, I definitely have been. I definitely have been defeated. But yeah. Nice. Yay! All right. All right, Phantom. What do you want to play next? What do you want to play next? Oh. Reverse. Yay! Chinese checkers! Sounds fun. Uh-oh. No! I think I may be... Oh. And my internet hates me. I guess the heat wave is getting to you. No. Click X. All right, Phantom. Let's play some Chinese checkers. Alright. Oh, by the way, Fluffy Neek. You're gonna love this sound. Oh, by the way, Fluffy Neek. You know that new sound you've been looking for? Take a listen to this. Okay, let's play this near PhantomToast so that way we can torture them as well. Yo, Fluffy Neek, you know that new sound you've been looking for? Take a listen to this. Yep. It's even worse. It's even worse than that. Okay. Blocked me. Nice. Nice traffic jam. And first one in. And second one in. Nice traffic jam. Oh. And Phantom's in. Nice. Yo. Dang. That's a good move. And those long distance jumps are really fun. Blink. Oh dear. Yeah, this is a pretty effective blocking. I think you can. Yeah. Nice. Hey, carbon molecule. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything clever that this. No, that guy's just stranded out there. A lot of stranded guys here. Oh, you might be able to do something cool with this guy. Might be able to do something cool with this guy. Yo. Oh. No. Wait, really? Huh, okay. Okay. Let's turn on notes. Oof. And once again, despite it looking like one of us might have been ahead, it again kind of comes down to, I mean, I don't know. This is pretty close. Like, I love Chinese checkers for that exact reason, because all the games are always super close. I like that. Also, I can see why CJ always dominates these games, because she's always choosing the purple side. Yeah. I'm stealing CJ's powers. Yo. Oh dear. Nice traffic jam. Yup. Yo. Let's stick this guy in the corner. Wow. Yeah, and the amount of jumps that you can do sometimes is kind of gnarly. Oh. Get this guy over here. Yo. Oh dear. Oh wow. Oh, that's so many spots. Wow, okay. Here now. Ooh, PhantomToast is almost done. Dang. Let's do an Angry Bird slingshot into here. Now I gotta figure out where to put all these things. Dang. Look at this. Look at this. Literally a difference of one move. That is so cool. Difference of one move. Okay, cool. So did you, PhantomToast. That was awesome. Alright. Yup. What else do you want to play? Ooh. Yeah, tiebreaker. Yo. Nice. I guess let's line up for this. Yay! Dang. Alright. That was an early jump. Have I seriously misaligned things that badly? Nope, nope. Not quite. There we go. Oh yeah, that's gotta let you go quite the distance. Yep, long loading screens are very promising. Nope. Okay, that's the end of the, coming up to the end of the stream. So let's finish this game and then stop the stream. Yeah, climactic. We're literally ending on with the epic music. We're doing the tiebreaker to the epic music. Nope. Okay, let's just do this. Come on. Over there. Alright. Let's see if we can line up some Angry Bird slingshots. Oop. There we go. Dang! One move again! Okay. Nice! And PhantomToast is victorious. Literally one move away once again. Okay, that's cool. Alright, Phantom. Yep. Thanks for playing. This is great. Alright. I wonder if we can get... So I did add lava chicken to musical chairs. I want to see if we can try to. I want to see if we can get that. Oops. Oh, both plain pig step. That's fun. Where's the chair? Where is the... Oh, it's up there. Oh, that's fun. What are you doing up there, Phantom? Wow, this is a really chaotic way to end the stream, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to whichever one of us loses is going to be the. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure that I actually like. Trying to make sure I stay at one heart. Okay, hold up. There we go. Okay. Oh, guess it's gonna play the next one instead. Okay, come on. Yo, went off with the bang. All right. See ya.